Hi everybody, Jeff Schneider. We are approaching the end of the year, and I think this is a good time to start talking about goals. I love the topic of goal setting, always gets me excited. And I work with a lot of clients who are salespeople, maybe in their 30s, they've achieved a lot, and they're wondering what is next for them. I'm doing career coaching for them, but they don't realize that what I'm really doing is life coaching. And one of the mantras that I have is design your ideal life, then figure out how work fits into it. Most of us are very work focused and money focused, and we think to ourselves, how much money do I want to make next year? Or what kind of ladder do I want to climb? Or what's the next rung on the corporate ladder for me? But let's back up for a minute. What is all this really about? What is it that you're trying to accomplish or experience or acquire or become in your life? Let's start with lifestyle. I was a sales manager in Spokane at a television station, and one of my reps was a average performing. She was very talented, but kind of had mediocre results. And so I took her out to lunch one day and I said, "What do you want?" And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, what motivates you?" She goes, "Oh, I like my job." I said, "But what do you really desire for yourself?" She goes, "You mean, what do I want?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, it's kind of silly." I said, "What is it?" And she said, "Well, don't laugh, but I'd like to open up a bed and breakfast in North Idaho someday." And my eyes lit up. I said, "That's it. Tell me more about that." And she started telling me the reasons why she thought this would be an ideal lifestyle for her and her husband and her family. And I said, "What have you done about it?" She goes, "Well, nothing." I said, "So what would it require?" She goes, "Well, money I don't have." I said, "Have you ever spoken to somebody about this, like somebody who's done it?" She said, "No." I said, "Here's your homework assignment. Go call one or two or three owners of bed and breakfast, ask them how they got started, ask them what their business is like, what their lifestyle is like, and come back and let's put together a plan so that you can sell more advertising here, stash cash, and get out of here and go do it." And she looked at me kind of quizzically, like, "You really want to help me do that?" I go, "Sure. I mean, that's what you want, right?" See, what most people, or a lot of people, seem to not understand is that the best place to begin working on your ideal life is exactly where you're at right now, particularly if you're in sales. So rather than focusing on how much money you want to make next year, where you want to go in your career, begin with your ideal life. Design it, put it down on paper, and then figure out how work fits into it. Hey, thanks for watching today. Appreciate it. If you're at a point in your life and career where you're wondering what's next for you, consider setting up a coaching call with me. First one's free. Good selling.